What are you doing over there? It's crawling with Ichthians. You're meant to be over on this side. There's an equipment chest down to your right by the mine if you need it. Hurry, before the last bridge is destroyed.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
Now, who by the ghost of shipwrecked Odysseus are you? Where did you come from? On second thought, never mind. Grab that lever. We need to destroy this breach before more Ichthyans arrive. Across now, scaly vermin! Now, you. What god did you piss off that you've washed ashore here of all places? Nemesis. I knew someone who was hunted by Nemesis once. Years ago. A woman. With a child. How can I help? This sorry place. You're on the outskirts of Pyrgos village. Follow me, I'll show you the way.
Pyrgos village? Could it be? We didn't end up so far off course after all. The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine. He can help us reach the Moirai.
Great dam. Glaukos ordered the Cyclopes to build it for the people here, ages ago. The Ichthyans broke through a few weeks ago. The floodwaters were merciless. The Ichthyans, too. Not even the god could stop them. Pyrgos would have fallen, too, if it weren't on high ground.
No. The Glaukos I knew would never allow it.
Curses! Some Ichthyans must have gotten through before we destroy the bridge. word with you before you go. All right. I have to know. You come here fighting like Achilles and telling me the goddess of retribution is out to get you. What do you want? Glaukos? Oh, forget about him. Everything he touches falls apart. You better...
No! There must be some mistake. We need the gods' help to reach the Moirai. Let's continue to the village. After I became trapped in this charm, Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me to Aristino because I asked him to. I needed to feel... useful. What happened to him while I was gone?
You need to wait.
By Glaukos! Thank you. I was told it was safe on this side of the bridges. I'll be sharing strong words with the militia about this. Good thing you didn't waste any time getting over here, or I fear I'd be fish food. I'm glad my equipment... I came to check on my copper mine. It's the one you passed. I found a huge ore deposit last week. I was so... But thanks to the militia's failure to stop the Ichthyans, it's lost. What's next? Ichthyans in Pyrgos itself? Gods, they're monsters. They've been attacking the town from the north for weeks. But no, yesterday they came swarming from the south too. We had to destroy the bridges just to keep from being overrun. Keep your wits about you. It feels like Ichthyans are hiding under every rock.
need some help here. Hello? I need some help here. Oh, thank Glaukos you're not one of those monsters. They attacked and carried the other survivors off. My little sister, Tamandra. I don't think she'll do well as a prisoner. She doesn't understand how the world works. Thank you. You'd best hurry. Tamandra's going to get herself killed and... apologies in advance for how she... Good luck. I'll wait here to keep watch.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
This greedy bastard is gouging the...
Desperate times call for bold measures. Have you ever dabbled in divine magic?
That gave most of my stock to the militia. Need quality iron?
Hey there! You look like you've seen your share of
Any
action.
word from Glaukos' temple?
None yet.
Report back to me the second you hear something.
Yes, sir.
You're looking to buy a bow? There ain't nothing to fear from a fishman if you've got a good...
Keep your goods. If you need goods stored or transported, you won't find a safer place in all... Admittedly, it's a little hard to leave town right now, what with the bridges out and the Ichthyans in the farmlands. But as soon as that's fixed, my trader network will make sure you're...
This is a nightmare. Issa went to help the farmers down below and left me in charge. I don't know how to run a village. Everyone has problems and I don't know how to solve any of them. Why isn't Issa back yet? The only way to reach Pyrgos is from the sea below the cliffs or by the elevator. The Ichthyans have been attacking the elevator non-stop. Chrysi and the militia are doing everything they can to hold them off. But we can't get supplies to the farmlands or refugees to the village as long as those attacks continue. She's my aunt. She's smart. She cares about people. Everyone likes her. But she went to help people in the farmlands when the flooding started and hasn't come back. I need her. I'm not cut out for this. I can't even decide which tunic to put on in the morning. And I only own 2.
Let me guess. You were some big shot on your farm, killed a boar, maybe. And now you want to sign up for the militia. You're not reaching anywhere. Only the militia have my permission to use the elevator to leave. I won't risk the lives of any more villagers, and I can't spare the soldiers to protect anyone who can't fight for themselves. Can you? Prove it. We caged an Ichthian brute over there.
You heading out of the city?
Be careful on the northern road. Giant bats. We call them Miniades. They've been attacking... One attacked me yesterday. A pity. On night watches, I used to leave food out for them, but something's driven them into a frenzy. The threat needs to be dealt with, but all our troops are fighting Ichthyans. Thanks. Good luck.
The militia is always looking for new recruits. Care to help against the Ichthian threat? Taught to Lycargos Ryzen in the militia quarter. We need strong fighters to drive back the fishmen.
Look what you've done!
Oh no.
Will you two shut up and get this thing out of here?
Not yet.
Did the Oracle give you a prophecy?
Water. She saw water.
We were fishing at the secluded beach up north when the Ichthians started coming up out of the water. Everyone started panicking. But not Canis. He grabbed his spear. I don't know what happened to him. Last I... If you're going up there, would you look for him? Thank you. The beach is north of the Enclave.
Pyrgos will surely fall. How can it not? Everything is falling apart. Enemy smoke signals stain the heavens themselves. The gods have abandoned us. It won't be long before the fishmen overwhelm us.
Stay back. The elevator is off limits except to militia.
Didn't
Got
you
a
hear my
problem with it?
partner?
Talk to Lycargos
Only the
Ryzen.
militia is allowed down the elevator. I don't care if you are Glaukos. If you have a problem with the rule, take it up with Lycargos Ryzen.
Things below must be dire if they're not allowing anyone out of the
Made
village.
it out.
Let's speak to this Ryzen.
Any word about Canis? Last I saw him, he was old enough.
Did the Oracle give you a prophecy?
Water. She saw water.
An altar. Perhaps.
Time out of mind, we've made offerings to Glaukos, god of sailors, for all those lost at sea or who could not receive a proper burial. You look like you've had an ordeal. Perhaps there's someone you'd like to honor. Your mentor sounds like a brave woman. You may make an offering at the altar in her memory, if you'd like. Is there someone you'd like to honor? Of course. Glaukos was immortal once, like us. A sailor. Some people think he's abandoned us. But I had a dream the other night that he'd returned to defend us from the Ichthians. I came here right away to see if the Oracle could confirm my dream. But I can't understand her riddles. Is there someone you'd like?
Fate is shrouded in darkness. The Moirai cannot hold the threads. The blind prophet is twice blinded. Oh, God. What happens when a god loses faith in himself? Her hands are stained. Do not speak her name. Her hands are stained. The fates conspire, but do not intervene.
Did the oracle give you a prophecy?
Water.
I've seen enough. That technique. I'm sorry I mistook you for a common traveler. Aristano. Not Aristano of Sparta. Congratulations. You're officially part of the Payeer militia. This broke...
Sir, a message from Glaukos' temple. Ichthyans attacked. It's been overrun.
Damn it. As you can see, we're losing ground out there. Get to the farmland.
The Temple of Glaukos? How? Old friend, where are you? We should go there at once.
I'm a little busy right now. What do you need? Always. You handled yourself well with that Ichthian. Do you think you're up for taking out some of their commanders? Excellent. The Ichthians are being directed by 4 different commanders in spots. Find all 4 of the commanders and make them pay. Bring me trophies from their bodies once you're done as proof. I might have been too rash. I can't say if the Aristano I knew was the same person. She could have been a gifted soldier. But she chose to devote herself to... But after Sparta fell, I assumed she was lost like the rest. Me? I was stationed here when Sparta fell. You know as much as I do. 20-some years, people say that Sparta challenged the gods and got what they deserved. Which god did Payeer challenge, I wonder?
Did the oracle give you a prophecy?
Water. She saw water.
We wouldn't have made it out of there without Canis.
Can't let you pass. Only the... Ah, right. Well...
You may pass.
Another Ichthian smoke signal. They're coming for the elevator. Cover the warrior beside you. Beat the monsters back. last of them. For now. Ares, give me strength. You're one of Ryzen's recruits? Thank you. Though it pains me that we need to fill our ranks with strangers to survive. Their scouts send smoke signals when the elevator lowers. Then they try to capture it. If they ever broke through. I sent soldiers to put an end to it, but they're too green and too few. Go add your strength, such as it is, to their... Good. Rendezvous with the others at Lookout's Vantage. What is it? I don't have time for either. Every time the elevator lowers, the Ichthyans send up colored smoke and an attack. But I refuse to keep the elevator raised and abandon refugees seeking shelter. Or what? As long as there is breath in my lungs and iron in my fist, the way will remain open. Lokargos, Ryzen and I were part of the group of Spartan soldiers assigned to guard the Pyrgos outpost 20 years ago. But we Spartan soldiers didn't know what to do. So we just kept following the last orders we had. Defend Pyrgos. The farms surrounding Pyrgos used to be full of happy farmers reaping their bounty. Until a few weeks ago, Ichthyans sabotaged the dam and flooded the whole place. They're trying to conquer the area, and white survivors turned a farm up north into a defensive enclave. But it's been a while since a report made it through.
to be one of the Miniades Otis spoke about in Pyrgos. That odd banging sound seemed to be bothering it.
Banging!